Assalamu alaikum. In 14th of May 2025, after making previous vlogs, uh, amazing images coming from Middle East, and especially to such a pleasant, uh, you would say, feeling to then really understand the role of Middle East um, among the community of nations, the bastion, the center of Islamic values. Uh, Playing a leading role to then facilitate peace in the world. It's not about really about President Trump, that it is about uh, an American president visiting Saudi Arabia, seeking the guidance of Saudi royal family and Saudi's identity, dominant leadership among Islamic countries, to then expect that uh, Middle East and particularly Saudi Arabia and the office of Prince Mohammed bin Salman would guide and facilitate global peace. That is just so great. And while you always get influenced by kind of news you watch on media, and then suddenly I was like. I was wondering that I talk so much about such a very kind of mundane subject, that Islamic identity, cultural identity, uh, making vlogs in English, what about something which is quite understood in Pakistan, and at a very refined level instead. I mean, I was watching a few weeks ago news channel, a really great news channel, with morning host. There was this young person. I wrote this, this again called collaborating with ChatGPT co-pilot. I said, Muslim scientists needs to be recognized. I mean, yeah, I have been busy writing about economics, so I thought that things are still the same. That just talking about it would make a difference. And then there was this young, really expert person, who at length would talk about the contributions of Muslim scientists during early Islam, and he had this, he has great grasp with detailed historical accounts, the cultural behavior, the reasons which could facilitate early Muslim scientists to change science and change the world as a first step towards the modern world, which again took quite many centuries. So I was like, and if you follow my blogs, you would have an impression that I'm saying, of course, I mean, if I want to learn economics, new economics, I have to walk on the streets, talk to Pakistanis. And then here I come up with another great realization. While I was thinking, I'm not really, I mean, having been in Middle East, but still, I have the same impression. I was in Middle East in 2009, working for a very dynamic financial holding firm. So I had a perspective, Riyadh, and so the Saudi Arabia is, I mean, it's just kind of a prosperous country. So these are learned entrepreneurs, businessmen. The universities are in Saudi Arabia great. I was my team members and seniors included Saudi nationals who were PhDs from United States of America. So I was really impressed. But then I would hear news which would not make much sense to me. But then again, it's kind of maybe a decade before, and things might have changed. Which I have one of my great colleagues, young colleagues, younger than me, did their PhD after me. They were assistant professor at ComSat University, and then had an opportunity to go to join a Saudi university, and they are now professors with excellent research profile. So I had this perspective that I need to understand it better, and that's why I was saying that with this knowledge about my perspective and so much time I have spent with this understanding this cultural value, and then claiming that cultural stability has happened in Pakistan and democracy is the reason. But inherently I'm talking about a Muslim society, Pakistani society, and again then it it would, what I was saying that, why not like me, go to Saudi Arabia, go to Riyadh, sit in a coffee shop. I mean, there are every kind of coffee brand, best restaurants. Uh, so there's this kind of a social aspect of life uh, was analyzed by me independent to Islamic religion as such, despite spending so much time in understanding the greatness of Islamic civilization and culture. And then suddenly I was like, okay, did my a lot of friends would say that they have performed Umrah few times a year, and I was like, yeah, so thank you for gifting khajurs to me and Abe Zamzam to me, and then of